are back in Outbreak, the new nightmare. So we're going to grab Harry, we're going to Faith, and this is more like urban. It's a bigger map, so it's not as time efficient. There's also not as many puzzles, if I remember correctly. It's like one or two less. But, yeah, I have Harry at level 10, I think. So as a result, I'm able to pack Soldier. This is going to give me a 15% modifier compared to the 5% I was using prior to this. You can see that I deal 5% flat firearm damage, that's everything other than grenades, plus 5% for rifle, plus 5% for magnum, no bonus to shotgun or handgun other than just the generic firearm. So rifle-wise I have a plus 10, magnum plus 9, and then the 15 from this. Now the reason why I'm mentioning this is because we have to ration our items a lot more than normal. As a result, this is one of those maps where I really do prefer having friends with. I am currently sitting in Discord, I should mention, so Phoenix may pop in any time now. Crimson is away, so he's not going to. Echo could drop in, it's just not too likely. So ditch that. We will grab handgun ammo. So let's see. You don't actually have to go to the Northwestern Roadway, there's a couple supplies here if you do. Over here is where you'll find the Kraus. We'll start with this book. I was contemplating heading on the way back, but we'll do it now. Batter note. We're finally heading up to the campgrounds in the Highlands for the community trip. We've been saving and prepping for this for the last year, and the big day has finally come. We've even able to rent a huge bus so everyone could go together. We're basically going to party the entire time. The campsite we're heading to should be interesting. There's a lot of old ghost stories, mysterious murder tales from that area. It's all fake. Maybe we can scare some of the younger folks. We're going to have such a great time. I can't wait. And you can probably guess how that all played out. So the nice thing about this map is that it's freaking huge. You'll see me kite more than normal here. So grab the shotgun shells. Torn note. So keep in mind, in single player I can do this. Multiplayer, this will get you killed. I think I was knocked out by the crash for a while. When I woke up, everyone else in the bus was gone. There was blood all over the seats. I spent some time walking around looking for help, but it's completely deserted out here. I found another crash up the road that looked similar, but was strange. The car was eroded and it looked like someone had poured acid on it. The bus looks the same way. What's happening out here? I keep hearing moans, but I can't find the source. I need to find the other survivors. So if you've seen me do the onslaught for this place, you can kind of tell that's really good for kiting. I don't know if there's a limit to how many zombies are on the screen, but we're going to push that to the limit to a degree. So there is a stronger than normal zombie up ahead. I was hoping to pick up a power weapon by now. It's fine. So it's going to be really hard to see some of these notes, so I hope I can get them all. Rip binder. I'm going to die out here. I've been scouring the area for any signs of life, but it's just dead. Over on the eastern side of the forest, I found an old churchyard. All the vehicles around here appear burned out or destroyed, but they had one that looked like it was in fairly good shape. I noticed I took a mechanics course in the school last semester. It's not in terrible shape. I just need a few parts to repair it, but I'm having trouble finding them. It needs a new starter wire and a burner to fuse it. The engine needs new reinforced bolts as well, and I need proper tools to make the repairs, but where would I find them? So basically all the same parts that you found in all the other parts up until now. Okay, let's grab this. Here's the stronger than normal zombie. Like, even for fat zombies, this guy is pretty annoying. So he's going to drop stuff. It drops where you kill him at. So right there is the wire we're looking for. Pull these to one side and then run around them. When I get to the Kraus, I'll actually be willing to fight them because then I'll have the armor piercing, but as is, I just don't have the ammo. Like I mentioned before, Urban's the best place to grind, but hands down, graphically, this is by far the best looking level of the bunch. Ah, he hit me. So we'll leave my adoring fans over elsewhere. In case you're wondering, the pathfinding for the zombies is actually pretty good. So I'm gonna drop this here, drop that. I need the wires. You know what? Okay, there we go. I think that's Ipecac there. Handgun ammo by the light pole, sometimes hard to see. That's a knife from the look of it. So for this part you need to go down and up. I mentioned the Kraus is down, so we're actually going to go there first. Survivor's paper. I saw something in the woods, and that's a misspelled something. I think it was the thing moaning. It was off near the ravine, looked at me, and then fell right in. It's dark and hard to see, but I think it was covered in blood. I'm not going back down there. I've been able to find some high gauge, and that's misspelled gauge, wire. There's an old shack in the southwestern section of the forest and some building supplies. I took some of it, but there's still more there in case I need it. I need to keep searching and find a way to repair the car. I've also had time to look at the statues more closely near the churchyard. Some of them have numbers etched into the base. What are they in reference to? So there was something there. It looks like a healing item. Here we have a new fire axe. Scribbled remains. I've been out here for most of the night now, and I almost have everything I need to repair that vehicle. Found a torn piece of paper out by the churchyard pinned to a statue. It had the same marking as this case I found. Could they be related? The paper is referencing a maiden, a cross, and an angel. I saw a few statues that would be similar to those inscriptions. I haven't eaten all day, though, and there's no supplies anywhere. Just need to keep searching. I can get out of this. So I have all these written down in advance. 87, 23, 11. So right there is that. I am going to drop the wire right here. This is the Kraus. Switch that over. So we're gonna have to frag some guys. So I don't know if the Kraus is here 100% of the time, but it has been when I played this level. Now there's usually stuff out here. Handgun ammo, which I will take. We can combine that. I'm probably going to leave a shotgun shell behind. Not seeing anything else over here. So right here's when we need 2 inventory slots, which is why something's got to stay. I don't know if the zombies can despawn or not. So I'm actually going to go put these items into place and then backtrack. Because I have the weaponry that I really want, and it is this way. So if you want the various combinations here, you need to read the... What's this? Assault rifle. Don't really care for that. As long as... No, it's not. Of course not, because that would be making my life easy. Torn paper. It only has a single word on it. Barely decipherable. Mason. So, I don't know which one is this one. I'm going to do 1892. Nothing. 1941. 1426. Could this be the big one? No. Huh. not sure about this one. Nice. Shotgun shells. Okay, that's Phoenix. I'm half tempted, like if he were in Discord right now I'd ask him, but right here... I think I'm stuck here, so I gotta kill them. So in order to get the solutions, you need to examine the various graves. Assault rifle rounds, the DMR's over here. Friar's Journal. We've had non-stop intrusions from hikers and travelers over the last 2 weeks. With all the rain, the local rivers have spilled over, which is blockading off the hiking trails and opening up others. Although this may have some positive effects, we've been able to stage several crashes up here to hide the disappearances. We've set up an adult male and 2 females now further up the roadway. When they asked us to find more recruits, it was clear that our community outreach wasn't going to yield enough volunteers. They really don't care where the bodies are coming from, they just need them. With the wildlife out here, people just expect the missing persons were attacked by them. After all, it's a common risk of hiking up the hills. And never assume otherwise, we're a pillar of the local community. So you can see the hunter right there. So I'm going to save my pistol ammo, actually. So here we have grenade ammo. I was kind of hoping that they would give you the one clue that I'm looking for. Not the Mason thing, but... oh well. So you have to find the various graves. They're, like, the graves are literally scattered all over the level. So if you can find all of them, this is one of the things for the box I opened earlier. So there's the 11. Some of these bushes you can walk through, others you can't. So right there's McGree. Morgan's. Bailey. You have to find the one that says Mason, which could be all the way over by where we started at. Health-wise, I'm fine. Inventory-wise, I need to frag some zombies soon. So right there's the 23, that's the main statue. The cross is the hard one to find because it's in a very obscure camera angle location. So we need to go down, and then there's also some stuff hidden up here. It's off the trail, though. Am I going the right way? Screw it, we'll do it over here. Stupid crawler. So usually this is something like magnum ammo, but here I just got shortchanged. There's the ointment. Behind me. I see a book here, so this trip was already worth it. Assorted papers. I attempted to get into the church for cover, but it's completely locked up. The door isn't barred, but simply won't budge. The windows seem indestructible. I'm running out of ideas here. I keep hearing noises, seeing shadows. There's definitely something out here with me. There's also boxes and barrels strewn around. I can't get into the boxes, but the barrels look like they contain acid. There are also some building supplies strewn around. But why? This storm is only getting worse. I'm going to die out here if I can't find any cover. Okay, that's good enough. I can't tell if she hit me there. I think she did. Jerk. So the dogs are going to go crazy in a second. As such, I am muting the mic preemptively. Okay, so kill the irradiated zombie for the various ammo there. Sometimes there's like a healing item or something over here. This time, not so lucky. Could grab the grenade launcher. I'd have to leave behind 9 handgun ammo, which I think is worth it since we know there is grenade ammo over by the church. And the only other thing I'm missing now is up here. So if you want to be really safe, by all means, just go ahead and run this all the way back. I'm just going to drop it here in the middle of the road. And this is driving me crazy. They said Mason, 1892. No go. Wait, that's the wrong one. It's 1911, that gives you the Magnum. Didn't get the DMR though. Just want to make sure I read this one. Yeah, that's the one that tells you about the statues. So over here we have a zombie I saw in the distance. I'm just gonna kill this one. Now there's an item hidden in the grass. The camera angle makes it difficult to locate. You can see I ran past it right there. This is one of the unfriendlier camera angles in the game, if you ask me. God damn it, I'm in real trouble. When I was walking back from the churchyard after examining the statues, I ran into a creature. It charged me and gave me a nasty gash across my arm. Bleeding fairly badly, but I found a torch to help repair the engine. Found another supply cache up by the crypt, though in force it's locked. Carved on the wall was a reference to 2 people, Vernon and Morgans. It was saying first 2 digits from the first, last 2 from the last. This is 1992. Could it relate to the supply cache? I have to get in there. It might contain what I need to finish the repairs. What do the names mean? What would they even be referencing out here? It's just a forest in a graveyard. Oh shit, it's referencing the graveyard. So the important thing is our friend figured out the puzzle right before he died. Fire axe. There's the DMR. 1911 or 1992. Let's try 1941. 1892. Bingo. So there should be crawlers right here. Two sets of magnum rounds. So let's drop some stuff. Okay, so we need to grab the last item and then we can rearrange the inventory for the last time. Just make sure I'm going the right way, which I am not. We're looking to go this way. So if you want to use the DMR, by all means, just grab those. And I think the Magnum is right up there. So we're going to run around the crawler as per usual. Since this was normal, you don't even get that much EXP for killing him. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this for this. And I'm going to drop these for these. So when we pop those in, the boss is going to appear. I'm going to have the Magnum ready, and then there'll be grenade ammo on the ground if I need it. I'd like to show you guys where all the stuff is here for the various puzzles. Just know you have to examine statues and graves and you'll figure it out. This should be the third set of numbers. Right there's the 87, combine that with the 23 and the 11, and you're done. But I think there were graves over by where I found the Magnum ammo, I just didn't interact with them. So, use that, use this. Boss is going to appear over here. You can see him in the distance. And we're done. So we had an abundance of ammo here just because I played it wisely early. If you're willing to kite them around, this place isn't really that bad. I would have had a major surplus of ammo. And this is why the Kraus and the DMR are kind of OP, if you ask me. But anyway, that is Faith out of the way. We got most of the books, if not all of them. And then, like I said, you have to examine the various graves. I don't want to do that here. I think I showed it when we did either the fail reel or the multiplayer, one of those two. So I'll consult those when I finally get around to making the guide. But anyway, that is it for now, folks. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.